I want to talk about Bitcoin and how it's going to top this year for this cycle. So if we look at previous Bitcoin cycles, they normally run with trend lines before they break, and the trend lines follow up in a parabolic movement. Now, in the 2017 cycle, it topped on good news. Bitcoin futures launch. 2021, parabolic angle, topped on good news. Bitcoin futures ETF. It wasn't the spot, it was the futures ETF. So, my prediction for Bitcoin this cycle, we're in a parabolic blow-off top, and I think we're going to top on the news of Bitcoin's strategic reserve officially being announced, and that's what's going to give its last and final leg up from here. Now, where I think it's going to hit, I think 200 is too obvious, very much like the 100,000 in the last cycle. But if you can see here, from 174 to 179, we've got a fib retracement level on the log, 1.618. We've got the 3 for the fib retracement from the total cycle, and we've got 2 fib trend extensions, 2.618 and 1.618 from different points in the cycle. So there's a big fib level cluster here between 175 and 180, and I think that's where it's going to top. Now, if we look at this parabolic blow off top using the trend lines, and if it tops like every other cycle, on average it tops in October, so I've just put this in the middle of October and stuck the trends to it. Now if you see this move, it might go something like here, it might top early then, or it might just follow the trend up, or it might just do a lackluster one. But my target and prediction is 180. 170 to 180 if it carries on in the cycle. Now, if we look at the S&P 500, how will this look? See, I've just done a bar grab here. When you look at the bars here, perfectly in sync, I grab that pattern and I put it in here. And I think this is what this will carry on doing, because if you look at the S&P 500 on a bigger picture, I mean, if we go into the monthly here, you know, you can see going from the 80s, kept that trend line, from the Great Recession, 09, it's gone up in this COVID trend line, and now it's in the 4th and final blow off top. I might even get a 5th, but I see that move here. Now this coincides with bearish divergence as well. So this is going up, RSI divergence is going down. So we know it's going to top sometime this year. It's in RSI divergence. On the S&P 500 it does take time to play out. But I can see it going up here, and Bitcoin having its last leg up, and it's going to be the strategic reserve announcement, and it's going to throw it right up to here. Now, what we'll look for is something similar to here. We've got the RSI, breaches, comes under, and then blows up. I think we're going to have a breaches, comes under, and blows up. But I don't think we're going to top here. So I think the top of the RSI is going to be, and then we can maybe get something up like it comes up and it blows off, and it comes under, and then we will have the RSI diverging on a massive scale. You can see how it's all setting up. I don't see it going any further. It might blow off harder, but I don't see it going on. There's too much macro stuff in the background for it to really carry on. So I'm still ultra bullish on Bitcoin, but I just thought, you know, it's Sunday, let's just give a Bitcoin prediction and a kind of roadmap for everyone so they understand how I see the market. And obviously, as price action plays out, I will adjust and move with price as it goes. But this is my general plan I have. Now for me, what's my invalidation? Because we have this trend line going up, and on every single cycle, once these trend lines are set, Bitcoin doesn't break them until it's over. So for it to break this trend line, and we have the 200 EMA, and we have the bull market weekly support, and we've got the bottom of this range, this is absolute concrete support in here. I can't see price going below this. There's too much support. 1, 2, 3, 4 major areas of support. If it goes under, then it might come under, and then might start just coming down. But what's going to happen is we're going to do the classic thing that Bitcoin's always done. You know, this is if it gets down here, but sweep the highs, and if it sweeps the lows, plus it's got 4 areas of support, plus the sweep of the low, it'll make it almost like the perfect setup. If you see the wick down there, and once the wick closes up above here, if you're not in the market then, now is your chance to get in, because that's before the last monster move up. And if we look at it, if we take off these things, and if we just look at it, I mean, does that make sense? How does it look? You can see that, can't you? That would just look like an absolutely normal Bitcoin move. So that's my thoughts on the cycle. Now this is me predicting it ahead of time. I have my own strategy and I have my own exit triggers. So I'll be looking for these triggers. I've got, how many was it? I think it's around about 5 triggers for me to exit the market. So even though I am putting out a roadmap as such, I'm still going to stay long until my triggers hit, and then I'm going to exit. This is just me putting out a roadmap for everyone of how I potentially see it as my shot at guessing predicting the Bitcoin price. But if we get up to here and my strategy is telling me not to sell out, I'm holding on because I were going up. So this is just a roadmap, but I think it's good for everyone to see. I think Bitcoin is almost done with this range and it's getting ready for the monster move up. And if you watched my video yesterday, there's $5 billion worth of shorts in this area. In this area here, there's $5 billion worth of shorts. So you can see that all just makes sense. You know, comes in, even if it gets a scare, or if not, it's just going to take out all the shorts, and that's going to be the move. We're waiting for some announcement to get things going, and I think it's going to be the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve announcement, and that's going to send up the fifth and the final leg of the huge move. And we should start seeing alts start to run as well. So even though I was going to make this my Bitcoin prediction kind of video, I also just want to quickly look at Bitcoin dominance. Because you're probably thinking, Johnny, you're talking about alts here. Yeah, you're talking about Bitcoin. But look, this is Bitcoin dominance. The weekly reversal candle, complete. Here it is. Closed below the previous pivot high, complete. We have bearish divergence playing out right now, and we have price right at the trend line. So if you look at this trend line goes from the bottom of the bear market, and it holds it all the way up. On the weekly it shows a bit better. And it's come down, it's retested, and it's done one last sweep of the highs, and it's coming down. Now, the last 6 months of the bull market is when alts fly. So you can see Bitcoin dominance is about to fucking break the 2-3 year trend and send alts parabolic. Just when everyone thinks alts are dead. Just when everyone thinks Bitcoin's dead. You see, it's all there and playing out. So I don't think it's going to be long. I think we've got a few more weeks, and then we're going to see this range break. And we're going to see the massive blow-off move for Bitcoin we've all been waiting for. So that's the video, guys. Please, if you found this information good, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel. I'm going to put these videos out every single day. So same time again tomorrow. Enjoy your Sunday night, guys. Thanks. Bye.